Hello, my name is Steve of House McFarlane, and today I'll be theorizing about Cersei Lannister's plotline for the finale of Game of Thrones Season 6. Throughout the entirety of Season 6, the writers of Game of Thrones have been building up suspense around Cersei Lannister's storyline and her confliction with the High Sparrow. Many people have formed theories around what is going to happen in the season finale, so let's take a closer look at one of those theories regarding Cersei Lannister and Wildfire. Now, to begin with, in order to understand the theory, we must delve back way into Season 5 to remember what has been going on with Cersei. Cersei, along with other noble people, were being held on trial by the High Sparrow. She was safe until Tommen united the Faith and Crown by resuming their trials and banning trial by combat. This is now problematic for Cersei because she can't easily fight her way out of the situation and will have to resort to other means. More specifically, it is rumored that she might use Wildfire to burn King's Landing and put an end to her misery. Now, you may be asking why she would ever do this to Tommen and the people of King's Landing. But if you take a close look at how Cersei has been acting and why, you may understand. You see, the Maggie the Frog prophecy, which was referenced in the show and books, states that Cersei's 3 children will all die, which has proved to be true so far, and that Cersei will die after Tommen. Ever since she found out about this prophecy, she has been paranoid and protective of Tommen. Right now in the show, their faith represents the biggest threat to Cersei, and that is why she is willing to go to such drastic lengths to protect their children. If that means burning down King's Landing with Wildfire, which has been referenced many times, she will go right ahead. In case you're still skeptical, check out a video made by Sarah of House Dane, which explains this theory more in depth. Cersei is passionate about protecting her child, and that is great, but what is unbeknown to Cersei is that in trying to do so, she may end up killing Tommen inadvertently. I say so because we know from the show that Wildfire is a very uncontrollable and harmful substance. Cersei has been asking her alchemist to make tons of it, and with the amount she has, a substantial amount of damage could be dealt. Enough damage to kill Tommen and a host of other people. In addition, every season so far of Game of Thrones, one king has died. First it was Robert Baratheon, then Renly Baratheon, on to Robb Stark, Joffrey, Stannis, and now Tommen. Now, this is where the theory continues, and gets a little stranger. When the Mad King attempted to burn down King's Landing with Wildfire a while back, Jaime Lannister betrayed his King's Guard and killed Aerys. This shows that there may be a bit of paralleling with the Mad King and Cersei. Just as how Cersei is stockpiling Wildfire for an assault on King's Landing, the Mad King did the same thing during his rule. Jaime killed the Mad King, and he may just have to do the same with Cersei. This would make sense because over the last season, we have seen Jaime Lannister make compromises in his character, trying to avoid war and violence. For instance, he made compromises with Brienne of Tarth to try and minimize bloodshed at Riverrun, which seemed contrary to some of the ideals of his character. It would almost be fitting to sacrifice Cersei for the good of King's Landing, especially since Cersei may take out Tommen with Wildfire. In recap, the writers of the show have foreshadowed that Cersei may use Wildfire to burn King's Landing and take out the High Sparrow, but while doing so, she might kill Tommen. This would influence Jaime into killing Cersei and saving King's Landing. All of this is just a theory though, and stay tuned to see what will happen in the actual finale. I know I will. Oh, and if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel for more videos similar to this.